Welcome to the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree warm-up show at the Troubadour Nashville in Music City, USA. I'm your host for the warm-up show, Marcia Campbell. We are broadcasting from the Troubadour Nashville, located in Music Valley Drive area. That's 2416 Music Valley Drive, here in Music City, USA, in the great United States of America. We mention that because we've got friends listening all around the world at WSMOnline.com. And of course, we want to let the folks on the radio hear you. Let them know that we're broadcasting live. We have a great show for you tonight. Coming up is Ronnie Collins. We also have a very special guest we're going to get to meet in just a little bit. Coming up here at the Troubadour Nashville on the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree, we've got Karen Waltrip will be here January 21st. She is a great young singer, but man, she puts on a great show. She's a great singer, songwriter. We've got Grammy Award winner, member of the Grand Ole Opry. She is the queen of bluegrass music. Miss Rhonda Vincent is coming up January the 28th, so please make your plans to join us. It's going to be a wonderful time. And coming up in the future in February, our friend Mark Wills, who we got to see a little bit earlier at the Opry. Again, I'm Marcia Campbell. I invite you to join me on Facebook, facebook.com/Marcia Campbell Radio. We also have a TV show coming up that is taped here on January the 23rd through the 26th. Jimmy Bowen and Friends, a TV taping. It's absolutely free admission. Come be a part of the TV show. Maybe you'll be on camera. You'll be on TV. That will be at 5:30, 7 o'clock, and 8:30 p.m., January 23rd through the 26th. Joining me now are a special guest, Mr. Ronnie Collins.
Hello, Marcia. How are you?
Howdy, friend.
Oh, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. You're looking snazzy tonight.
Well, thank you very much. I'm excited to be here.
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
How long can we say Happy New Year? And it's
just forever.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Start the year off with a smile. A great show and a good time right here at the Troubadour. Now, again, you have music. Okay, you're the owner. I got to give you credits there. You're the owner of the Nashville, Troubadour Nashville, and right across the way, the Music City Bar and Grill.
Yeah, that's right.
I just want to say congratulations, because this has been a love, blood, sweat, and tear mission.
Thank you.
And congratulations, because it is still going great.
Thank you very much.
Now, Rodney, you have a relationship with Ronnie McDowell professionally. I know you guys are great friends.
Yes.
But you have worked with him in the past, so tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I have. We've been doing some things together. We've become good friends. I guess probably 4 or 5 years ago, we worked some parties together. A mutual friend of ours was putting on, and I got to meet Ronnie, and it was a package show. There was probably 7 or 8 different artists there every time, but Ronnie always closed the show out, and I know why, because, you know, everybody was great, but then here come Ronnie, and he's the life of the show and the party, and I just liked him, man, the way he entertained, and of course all of his great hit songs, but just the person he is. He's a very genuine, a good man, and like me, he loves Elvis Presley.
Oh, my goodness. This past week, with the folks listening on the radio, it may be 2 weeks, but the 88th birthday of Elvis Presley. And let me tell you, my heart was celebrating, and then it was such a heartbreak with the passing of Lisa Marie Presley.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. It's heartbreaking and so much tragedy. And I got to thinking about how life is, and, you know, as a kid growing up out of Kokomo, Indiana, I was thinking about, you know, how glamorous this life must be for Elvis and his family and these. But, you know, everybody has problems. It ain't so good and as everybody thinks, and and I think when her son passed away, that really messed her up. And some say she died from a broken heart. Maybe, I don't know. Her dad meant a lot to her, and I don't think she ever got over that. And then her son passing away, and I just think that she was way too young to be gone. But I just think about the reunion in heaven when she got to be there with her son, and her father again.
Amen. With her passing at the age of 54, cardiac arrest. Elvis's mother also passed away at the age of 54, cardiac arrest. And then with Elvis's history of cardiac arrest.
Wow.
My heart just absolutely is broken, and I mourn with the world because this family, I grew up with Lisa Marie in my life. My parents, big Elvis lovers, you know, so I grew up playing the records on my little
You can feel like you know them, yeah.
And I absolutely, I just cried.
Yeah.
And I told my husband, I said, it just really feels like I lost a friend because my brother was supposed to marry her. You know, he had a big crush on Lisa Marie.
Yeah.
He was supposed to marry her, and it just really felt personal and a heartbreak. So I know you love Elvis as well.
I love him, and I mean, I was so influenced by him, and I mourn with the world. I know it's a big loss for all of us, and kind of an ending to, you know, what we try to hold on to. And we had Lisa Marie. We didn't have Elvis, but we had Lisa Marie, and now she's gone. But that's just the way it goes. You know, I lost my father a few months ago, and I learned just how short life really is. It all looks different to me now than what it ever did. But you learn to go on and realize that an old saying I heard a while back was, life is for the living.
Ooh,
Life is for the living. You got to enjoy your time here, and you can't mourn for long. You got to get up and go on, you know. I just think that's the way we got to do it.
Amen. How about we give a big hand for the Presley family and the Elvis Presley, Lisa Marie fans around the world. So all of us are mourning, but we celebrate the life that they gave us, as well as all the music and entertainment.
And our boy Ronnie McDowell tonight, he played Elvis in all them movies.
I know, and recorded the music.
He was the voice of Elvis. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was the voice of Elvis, and I don't know how many movies and stuff. But so not only did he have all of his big hit songs,
yes,
but he also done all that Elvis stuff that. And he's a great painter, too, and he paints really, really good. And if you don't know it about him, I'm just excited to have him here with us tonight. I don't know if he's laying around here somewhere, but I'd like to get him up here and let him do a little talking.
We would absolutely love
See
that.
if we can't
Friends
get
and
old
neighbors, Ronnie McDowell in the house tonight.
Come on up here, Ronnie, and let everybody love on you a little bit. He acts like he's still 16 years old. Look at him jumping over that pew right there.
Thank you, Rodney Collins.
Thank you.
Big hand for Rodney Collins as well.
Hello.
Hello, my friend.
How are you, my dear?
I'm doing well. Marcia Campbell, how are you?
Good to see you.
We're meeting live right on the radio.
I'm a lot better than I deserve, and I'm wonderful, but I'm the only one that thinks that.
Oh, no. You look, there's standing room only here. We all think you are wonderful.
Oh, you're so sweet. You old flatterer.
I want you to tell us a little bit about the Ronnie McDowell Entertainment Center.
Well, let me tell you about that. In Red Bowling Springs at the beautiful Donahoe Hotel, where since COVID, we have been streaming live, and it has turned into the most unbelievable thing. I just want to tell y'all this, like, today, from 3 to 5, all over the world, we reached 86,000 people. Is that not unbelievable?
Absolutely.
And we've been doing this for 3 years, and my dad went to that hotel in 1922, 100 years ago. Wow. Yeah, isn't that cool? So it's really cool that I'm there where my dad and my aunts and uncles used to go. So let me ask this to the crowd. Is everybody in a good mood? Good.
Absolutely. And with the pandemic,
yes,
it really taught us how to figure it out, how to stay connected,
yeah,
how to stay sane. What did you do during the time at home?
Well, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I let my natural immunity fight that stuff off. That's what I did. And because I've always tried to take care of me. And when I was a kid, I used to have strep throat, flu, everything you can imagine. And I let my body fight that stuff off. And that's what I'm still doing. Yes.
You're looking good.
Yes.
Good and healthy.
And I feel like an 18-year-old, but I don't want one. No, thank you. No, been there and done that. No, thank you.
Known around the world for the chart-topping hits, showmanship, the sold-out performances. Friends, also I want you to visit his website, RonnieMcDowell.com. There are 30 of the we got more than 30 top 40 hits. Number one, older women.
Hey, by the way, older women make better lovers and older men are grateful. Yes.
And you're going to ruin my bad reputation again.
Yes.
But the songwriting success as well. Is there anyone here that is seeing Ronnie McDowell in concert for the very first time tonight?
Hold your hand up. Well, guess what? We're even. I've never seen you either. But I do want to tell y'all this. The reason I'm so blessed, here's what you need to know. Even you people at the bar that are holding up the bar. I want to tell y'all this. In 1968, I graduated from Portland, Tennessee, a little town not too far from here. Yep, and I barely graduated. But anyway, I went straight to Vietnam. I am a 3-term combat veteran, damn proud of it. Yeah. So now here's why I'm so blessed. Not because of recordings or TV or movies or anything like that. The 2 boys I went in with from Portland, Tennessee, Jimmy Dale Hunter and Raymond Wright, they did not get to come back, and I did. And that's why I'm so blessed. And that's what I want you to know, because I tell you what, when I got out of Vietnam, the first person I wrote a song for, see, y'all don't know this about me, was Johnny Cash. Then the Wilburn Brothers, Billy Walker, Jeannie Shepherd, Porter Wagner. George Strait makes me so much money you won't believe. Thank you, George Strait. Farron Young, Eddie Arnold, Roy Acuff. Have I been blessed or what? I have. So anyway, I'm just glad to be here for one of my heroes, Ernest Tubb. Ernest Tubb taught me a lot, trust me, big time. I mean, it was wonderful mentorship, like my friend Conway Twitty. It doesn't get any better than my friend Conway, and we're going to do a duet tonight, me and Conway here tonight, that we had in 1987. We had a top 5 record on it. And so I'm looking forward to performing here at my friend Rodney Collins and his better half, Jennifer's beautiful place that they have turned into this wonderful, wonderful place.
Doesn't it feel good in here? Just the fellowship, the energy. It's really a nice place. So if you're out there listening on the radio, we invite you to come on over and join the fun here at the Troubadour Nashville. Do we have any veterans in the audience? If so, would you please stand and let us recognize you and thank you as well? Thank you for your bravery and your service. Absolutely. What in life makes you happy? I know the stars and the glamour of show business, you know the backstage part. It's a lot of work, y'all. But what makes you happy other than being on stage?
Well, you may not know this about me, but I'm a painter and I love to paint. And I put on my favorite music and I paint. I just painted a new painting for my friend Bobby Ritchie, Kid Rock.
Oh, nice.
Me and my youngest son, Tyler, we do our paintings together of my ultimate country hero, Conway. Conway is that too, but my ultimate inspiration in country music is Hank Sr., Hank Williams Sr. And then, when I was a little boy, I was trying to do, I'm walking the floor over you. I'm probably the biggest Ernest Tubb fan here, and that's why I'm here tonight, because I met his grandson back there. I wish I had time to tell y'all some stories, what he told me. But anyway, I'm just so happy to be here. And by the way, I just did the Ray Stevens show, and the producer said, Ronnie, whatever you do, talk a lot. We can't get nobody to talk to Ray. And I said, I ain't got no problem with that. So Ray Stevens, halfway through the interview, he goes, you sure do talk a lot. And I said, well, Ray, the producer told me to talk a lot. And Ray goes, yeah, but you talk a lot. So if I talk too much, I'm sorry.
Not at all. We love your stories. And now, talking about painting, I dabble in painting. I can't even say I'm an artist as far as a painter. But are you with oil or acrylic?
I'm into acrylic on canvas.
Okay.
And I just did a painting of Hank Sr. coming out of Tootsie's. Oh. You may not know this, but Hank Sr. used to go into Tootsie's, and they had booths against the right wall. And Hank Sr. would go in there with a fifth of Jack Daniels, and he would get wasted. And Mom, it was called Mom's Place, and she would take him upstairs and let him sleep it off. So I painted Hank Sr. coming out of Tootsie's, and Kid Rock, Bobby Ritchie, my buddy, is standing there watching him coming out of Tootsie's. I want y'all to see that. But let me tell you why. Because Bobby Ritchie, my buddy Kid Rock, is as big a fan of Hank Sr. as Ronnie McDowell. And that's a God's truth. So everybody was influenced by Hank Sr. If you listen to Your Cheating Heart right now, it sounds like rich cream. It is so beautiful. Wow. And 29, when he left us, he was just like a kid.
Absolutely.
But look what he did. It was amazing.
Absolutely. Reflections of a King. That is world famous.
Yeah, that's my biggest selling painting. It's Elvis Presley at 12 years old in the house he was born in, and he's looking in the mirror. In 1956, Elvis, the coolest dude that ever lived, was looking back at his 12-year-old self, and he's like, are you really sure we want to get into this and die at 42? And that's what I did on that painting. And when I do this show tonight, I want to do this for my friend Priscilla Presley, because she just lost her daughter.
Yeah.
And you may not know this about me, but I've been Elvis's voice in 12 movies and a Twilight Zone episode. And so, true story. And so Priscilla and I did a movie called Elvis and Me, and I was Elvis's voice. And I cannot imagine. She lost her grandson 2 years ago. Now she just lost her daughter. So when I do the show tonight, I want to dedicate it to my friend Priscilla Presley.
What would you go back and tell 12-year-old Ronnie McDowell?
If I really could go back and tell myself, and here's what I want to tell y'all. In 1954, 53, I was walking around the house singing Your Cheating Heart at 3 years old. And then in 1954, my sister set me down in front of this little black and white TV, and Elvis Presley came on the Dorsey shows. It was February of 56. And I looked at him, and here's what I thought. I'm 6 years old, and I went, now wait a minute. I've been listening to that guy sing. My sister's bringing home these records, but that guy is too pretty to be a guy. Hey, and I'm all boy, but I got to tell you, that was my first thought. But if I could go back and do exactly what I wanted to do, I would not change one step, because I feel like I'm doing everything that God wanted me to do.
Amen.
And that's the truth.
What's one lesson that you want to share with the world that you've learned in life?
If I could share one lesson, is this: keep your life simple and you will be happy. And I wrote a song for Willie Nelson called The Happy Things in Life Ain't Things. And that's what I tell my children. Hey, I wish I could have walked up to Elvis and went, hey man, if you keep your life simple, you're going to be happy. And that's what I would tell everybody, because, hey, this coat right here, $5 at Goodwill. That's a true story. I love Goodwill and Good Samaritan. And these pants right here, I'm going to tell y'all, but they fit so good, by George, I wouldn't change them for nothing. I bought these at Goodwill, and they're girls' pants.
We love him.
I have no shame, baby. Hey, whatever feels good.
I just want to let you know they have gift cards available. And in my Christmas stocking, I got a gift card to the Goodwill.
Oh, you did?
We'll have to go thrifting.
I love Goodwill.
That's great. Just getting to know your heart. The website is absolutely wonderful. There are tour dates coming up. Again, you can also get a subscription. Ronnie McDowell Radio 24/7. You have music playing over 800 songs in rotation from 1977 to 2021.
Isn't that amazing? Where does the time go?
Wow, you have recorded so many albums.
I have, yes.
And written so many songs.
I've been a busy boy, and everybody comes up to me, say, "You still singing?" And I go, "Yeah, the banks ain't going to let me quit. They want me to keep making payments." What the?
Will you guys visit his website, RonnieMcDowell.com, and please give him a big part of your heart tonight. Show him a lot of love.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I told Ernest Tubb's grandson, and I'm going to tell y'all this. I hope not being redundant. I hope I haven't already told you this, but every day after Ernest Tubb told Elvis Presley to come over and do the Midnite Jamboree, October of '54, he said, "Son, you're just different, and it's okay to be different." He said, "As a matter of fact, you come over and do my Midnite Jamboree." And he did. And every day of Elvis's life, every Christmas, he would send your grandfather a Christmas card because he was the only one that was nice to him. Wow. And that's the God's truth. And I just want y'all to know that because back in those days, they told, when he did the opera, they said, "Well, son, I think you need to go back and drive a truck." Well, guess who got the last laugh? Yep.
Mm-hmm. Ronnie McDowell, everybody. Woo! Music City Bar and Grill, a world-class entertainment venue with traditional live country music 7 days a week. We combine great food and great service with great entertainment. You can choose from our full menu. It's pub grub, burgers, fries, wings, nachos, pizza, quesadilla, and more. And of course, we have your favorite draft beer. Music City Bar and Grill is a family-oriented venue. No smoking, no cover charge, and plenty of free parking. Music City Bar and Grill, located at 2412 Music Valley Drive, Nashville, Tennessee. For more information, call 615-883-2367. That's 615-883-2367. And follow us at facebook.com/Music City Bar. And check out our weekly entertainment schedule. We invite you to join us at Music City Bar and Grill. And what a great transition. Now joining us is Dale Tubb III. Hello, my friend.
How are you?
I'm doing great. You got a nice looking shirt.
I do. We've been talking for the last few weeks about merchandise that we've been working on, and we've got a few in the back, along with the Troubadour merch as well. So, you know, when you talk about this show, it's historic, you know, to say the least. But the support is very much appreciated. You know, folks like Ronnie and everybody that's played help keep this thing alive, along with moving merchandise and stuff to handle everything. So get you a shirt if you like the designs. We've got some more stuff coming too. So I'm excited about it and wearing one. So if you want to see what it looks like, look for me. I'm in a 1970 shirt. And this was actually one that was the last tour shirt for Granddad in '82, and we took that same design and kind of put it's obviously not on tour anymore, but it's themed for the Midnite Jamboree. So
these T-shirts are available right back here in the lounge. You have a few different scenes available.
Yep, we've got. I think it was a '79 tour shirt, and then this '82, and then a somewhat, I don't want to say generic, but it's not a tour-based shirt. It was just a Midnight Jamboree shirt. So.
All right. I'm purchasing mine tonight, so you're accepting some cash, and we can get us a T-shirt tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. A big hand for Dale Tubb III. That's Ernest Dale Tubb III.
Music City Bar and Grill, a world-class entertainment venue with traditional live country music 7 days a week. We combine great food and great service with great entertainment. You can choose from our full menu. It's pub grub, burgers, fries, wings, nachos, pizza, quesadilla, and more. And of course, we have your favorite draft beer. Music City Bar and Grill is a family-oriented venue. No smoking, no cover charge, and plenty of free parking. Music City Bar and Grill, located at 2412 Music Valley Drive, Nashville, Tennessee. For more information, call 615-883-2367. That's 615-883-2367. And follow us at facebook.com/Music City Bar. And check out our weekly entertainment schedule. We invite you to join us at Music City Bar and Grill.
It's been an honor to be with you as your warm-up show host. I'm Marcia Campbell, and I wish you enough. Join me at facebook.com/Marcia Campbell Radio. Thanks to our friends Ernest Dale Tubb III, Rodney Collins, and Ronnie McDowell for visiting us on the warm-up show. And a very special thank you to Ernest Dale Tubb Jr., Rodney Collins, and David McCormick for keeping the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree tradition going for over 75 years. Follow us on Facebook at Troubadour Nashville. And thank you to our live audience. And thanks for joining us here at the Troubadour Theater and our listeners on 650 AM WSM and around the world at WSMonline.com. Good night and Godspeed.
From the Ernest Tubb Record Shop on Music Valley Drive, this is the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree.
I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You've broken your promise and you left me here alone. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you're gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. Oh, Billy Bird now.
Welcome to the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree, country music's second longest running radio show at the Troubadour Theater in Nashville, Tennessee.
Now someday you may be lonesome too. Walking the floor is good for you. Just keep right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I love you and I will the day I die. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you.
Let's go to center stage for the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree with Curve recording artist Ronnie McDowell.
Older women are beautiful lovers. I said older women, they understand. Yes, they do. I've been around some, and I have discovered, Lord have mercy, that older women know just how to please a man. Everybody seems to love those younger women from 18 on up to 25. 25, mama. I love them too. But I'm telling you, learning how to really love takes a little time. Older women are beautiful lovers. Are beautiful lovers. Said older women, they understand. They do, dog. I've been around some. I've been around. Don't you know that older women know just how to please a man? Honey, don't you worry about getting older. Growing older. Those young girls ain't got a thing on you, mama. That's right. And let me tell y'all this. It takes some living to get good at giving. Giving love is just where you could teach them a thing or two. Older women are beautiful lovers. Are beautiful lovers. Say older women, they understand. They do. I've been around, so I've been around. Don't you know that older women know just how to please a man? Older women are beautiful lovers. Are beautiful lovers. Say older women. What about it, mama? They understand. Boy, they do. I've been around, son. I've been around. Don't you know that older women know just how to please a man? Older women are better. Older women are better. Is that true, Mama? Is that true? Older women are better, and Steve will tell you again that older men are grateful.
That's right. That's right.
All the way from Somerset, Kentucky, the son of a preacher man. You got to watch out for those preacher's kids. Would you say hi to my friend Steve Shepard, everybody, on the piano?
Thank you, Ronnie.
On the steel guitar, this is Jimmy Buffett's steel guitar player. We are so proud to have him here tonight. If you heard Margaritaville, if you heard Come Monday, if you heard every Randy Travis record, and the list goes on and on. True story, this is Jimmy Buffett's. You're used to playing for like 30 and 40,000 people. How do you like playing for this wonderful crowd here tonight for Ernest Tubb? Do what? You love it? Would you say hi to Doyle Grisham, everybody? Doyle. On the drums, that's my oldest son, and I was in the birthing room with him. And that's a sight to behold, trust me. And the doctor said, Ronnie, come over here and take a hold of these handles and pull him out. He had these forceps on his head, and they look like what you girls do your eyelashes with, only a big version. And I looked down there and I said, Lord, no, Dr. Ruckle, I'll pull his head off. He said, Ronnie, they're a lot more resilient than what you think. Take a hold of these handles and pull him out. And I did, and I went. And I stretched him to 6'5", Ronnie McDowell back there on the drum. I have my buddy Jay Jackson here tonight. Where is Jay? There he is right there. Jay, I love you, buddy. Jay, boy, you're okay too. But I love you, buddy. But anyway, this young fella right here is all the way from Golden Meadow, Louisiana. Here's what you need to know. His dad was on the Louisiana hayride with Johnny Horton, Hank Sr. And the list goes on and on. Dudley Bernard, but here is Wade Bernard, a Cajun. Dave, tell them where you're from. No, get on the microphone, Dave. We're live on the radio.
Flat River, Missouri.
Oh, Flat River, Missouri. Would you say how one of the best guitar players on planet Earth? Dave, give him a hand.
Mr. Dave Johnson.
I wrote this song as a follow-up to Older Women for Jay Jackson. He's sitting right there. And I'm telling you, Jay, this song has now been played over 3 million times on the radio. And I wrote it for you, buddy, because I know you like a book, and so does your son. Anyway, here goes this song right here. If you were around in '81 by George listening to country music, you heard this song. Are you ready? Watching girls go by, me, oh my, what a lovely way to spend the afternoon. Watching girls go by, that's how I spend my time, picking out the ones I'd like to make love to. Hey, when I was just a boy, I put away my toys. I had been affected by the opposite sex that I had found. My mouth began to water, those sweet young things were better. A new pastime turned my head around. Watching girls go by, me, oh my, what a lovely way to spend the afternoon. Watching girls go by, that's how I spend my time. Joy I'd like to make love to. Play that thing. Hey, a little older, a little tame, but it's still the same old game. Jay is still attracted to those sexy lasses all around. But he found what he's been needing. He don't just stay dreaming. He's just comparing them to who he found. Watching girls go by. Hey, me, oh my, what a lovely way to spend the afternoon. Watching girls go by. That's how I spend my time, but you're the only woman he's gonna make love to. Watching girls go by, me, oh my, what a lovely way to spend the afternoon. Watching girls go by, that's how I spend my time, but you're the only woman I'm gonna make love to. Yes, you're the only girl I'm gonna make love to. Yeah. That was thank y'all, that was 1981. Let's go back to 77 when I wrote this song driving down the road not too far from here. It was 2:22 in the afternoon. I never will forget it. You know why? Because that's my number. I see it every day. I saw it yesterday by George, and I bought a lottery ticket and I didn't win. But anyway, this is my number because I'm driving down the road August 16th, 1977, and I heard on the radio that Elvis Presley had died. So before I got to Rivergate Mall, you may not know where that is, but it's only 15 miles from Metro Center. I had this written. It sold 1 million records in a week, and it went on to sell 6 million records. So I'm Now wait, I got to tell you this story. Thank y'all, but I got to tell you this. So that was Friday that it came out. Saturday, they threw me on the Grand Ole Opry. I didn't even know this friggin' song. Sorry about the friggin'. But anyway, I'm standing backstage, I swear to y'all, and I got my foot on the wall like this, and I'm going, Lord, please let me remember these words. And the Opry was packed that night. So Jim Ed Brown walked up to me, and he put his arm around me, and he said, son, you're going to do fine. I said, Mr. Brown, I ain't afraid to sing. We just wrote this song, and I don't know it that well. He said, when did you write it? And I said, 2 days ago. He goes, 2 days ago? Well, good luck, son. But I want y'all to know that I went out there, and this is God's truth. I didn't miss a syllable or a word on this song. So Elvis and the good Lord was hanging out with me when I did this song. And by the way, when I wrote this, I meant every word of it from my heart. I used to do all this. I was barely 6 years old when I first heard him sing. And somehow I knew from that moment on why it'd be a lifetime thing. And I'd stand in front of a mirror day and night, and I listened to every one of his records, and I repeated every word, and I repeated every note till I almost got it right. Nobody gets it right but Elvis. And I was determined that maybe someday I could stand and sing in front of an audience, and somebody might come up to me and say, you know, Ronnie, well, you sound just a wee little bit, just a little like Elvis. There was a man who gave the world his song, and the world stood still to hear him sing. A simple man who took his faith along, while all the world proclaimed him king. But now the king is gone, and oh, what a reign, and the crown on his head, oh, will remain. From a working man to royalty to everlasting fame, the king is gone. Yeah, the king is gone, but long live his name. Yeah, the king is gone. Oh, the king is gone, but long live his name. Hey, Elvis, 45 years, and I still miss you. And again, this show is dedicated to Lisa Marie Presley. Yep, and you know, I have my oldest son back there on the drums, and I have my youngest son here tonight. And let me tell you this, I raised these boys on all kind of music. Conway Twitty. I opened up shows for Conway for 8 years. He was not only my mentor and my friend, but again, he was my icon. One of my ultimate inspirations, Conway Twitty. I'm gonna do you a song that he and I had a top 5 record on here in just a minute, but right now, here's my youngest son. And let me tell you why he's coming up here is because I raised these kids on everybody, but one day I played him an Al Jolson song, and he goes, hey, Daddy, who's that? And I said, well, that's a guy named Al Jolson. He said, well, who's that guy? And I said, that's Hank Williams. And then I said, how about that? And he said, that's Fats Domino. And he said, what about that guy? And I said, Little Richard. And that's Ernest Tubb. And then I played him an Elvis Presley record, and he goes, hey, Dad, would you play that again? That's the only one he ever said, would you play that again? Here he is here tonight. Let me tell you why he's going to come up here. His new song just hit 40,000 hits. Tyler, where are you? Where is he? Tyler, where? Oh, here he is. I got some tall boys, I'm telling you. It was in the milk, I guess. But anyway, Tyler and Ronnie Dean are both really big boys. I have to look up at these boys. But Tyler, you have a hit on Daddy's song, Older Women, which is totally different from my version, but I love your version better. Well, I do too. Oh, yeah. But anyway, here he is to do this song from 1968. If you saw the comeback special of Elvis, I want y'all to hear the way he does it. He doesn't do it like Elvis. He just does himself. But I'm telling you what, he wears this song out. This song, I was in Vietnam and I was walking around. I was on guard duty. And Elvis came on and he sang this song right here. And I swear again, I was never the same again. You'll see what I'm talking about. Watch this. No, listen to this.
No pressure, right? There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. There got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why, oh why can't my dreams come true? Oh why? There must be peace and understanding sometimes. Strong winds of promise that will blow away all the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining on everyone, tell me why, oh why, oh why won't that sun appear? Oh, we're lost in a cloud. Oh, it's too much rain. And we're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question, but still I am sure that the answers gotta come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle, yeah, yeah. And while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can sing, while I can talk, while I can dream, oh please let my dreams come true.
Mr. Tyler Dean, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Dean McDowell.
Unbelievable. Good Lord. How do I follow that? Well, I got to tell you, on my 29th birthday, Conway Twitty came to my birthday party, and he was spinning a 45 record. He goes, you know what this is? I said, yes, sir, it's a record. He said, it's a song. The guy that did it originally, it didn't work for him. You take it home and listen to it, and if you like it, it's yours. And if you don't do it, I'm going to do it. I told this at Conway's funeral service, because it's the truth. I brought it back the next day, and I said, Conway, I don't really like that. He goes, okay, I'm going to do it. He did and went to number 1. It was called Happy Birthday, Darling. Now, wait a minute. I'm still kicking myself for that one. Well, in Louisville, at the Louisville Gardens, he called me on the bus, and he goes, now, son, you've turned down a number 1 record. I said, yes, sir, I know. He said, well, I found you another one. I said, well, what is it? And he said, I'm going to sing it for you a cappella like Barney Fife did on the Andy Griffith Show. I swear to God he did. He said, it's about a man and his wife. I said, all right, sir. He said, now, I'm telling you, this is a huge song if you'll do it. If you don't do it, I'm going to do it. He goes, there's a lot of ways of saying what I want to say to you. Well, there's songs and poems and promises and dreams that might come true. But I won't speak of starry skies or moonlight on the ground. I'll come right out and tell you I'd just love to lay you down. I looked him square in the eye and I said, Conway, that's the dirtiest song I've ever heard in my life. I said, who's going to play a song called I'd Love to Lay You Down? He said, I told you it's about a man and his wife. I said, I don't care. I ain't doing that. Huge number 1 record for Conway Twitty. I went to Center Point Barbecue in Hendersonville. Jumped out of my old Ford pickup truck. Ronnie Dean was with me that day. He was a little boy just before Conway left us. And I jumped out of my truck, and Conway come spinning gravel, and he jumped out of his brand new Pacer. He loved them big old Pacers with the big old bubble. He jumped out of that car, and he goes, funny, I should run into you. I said, why is that, sir? And he said, I got a song for you. I said, give me that sucker. I don't care what it sounds like. And I swear to y'all, I told that at Conway's funeral service. Dang, I miss Conway Twitty. Here he is to sing with me. He didn't want to sing on this. This is me and the Kentucky Headhunters. That was my band for 8 years. Well, I told them boys, I said, I've got an idea of doing a Conway song up tempo. I played it for Conway. He was with Jimmy Bowen at Masterphonics. And Jimmy Bowen Jr. is here tonight. Where are you, Jimmy Bowen Jr.? He was here a while ago.
He's in the back.
He's in the back. Oh, there he is right there. See, your dad was sitting there when I walked in with Conway at the console. You don't know this. And I said, Conway, would you listen to this? And he goes, what is it? And I said, it's only make-believe. He goes, why would I want to listen to that? I said, because I did it different. He listened to it. He jumped up out of his chair, and he goes, boy, that's the way I wanted Elvis to do that song, Ronnie. I said, you're kidding me. I said, Conway, you got to sing on it. He said, you don't need me on it. That's a hit without me. But I talked him into it, Jimmy. But he turned to your dad, and he goes, Bowen, what do you think? And your dad, I swear to God, he goes, that's a hit. Well, he called me up one day. Now, remember, he did not want to sing on this song, but he called me up. This is the God's truth, verbatim what he said, Jimmy. And he goes, Ronnie, this is Conway. Like I didn't know who that. I know they're going to take me off of WSM for saying this, but ask me if I care. I'm 72. I don't care. But anyway, Ronnie, this is Conway. I said, yes, sir. And he said, son, I've been thinking about it, and you did need me on that record. I was waiting for him to laugh. He was dead serious. But you know what? I did need him on it. And here he is right now coming through the speakers to sing this song that we had in 1987. And it went like this. Pay attention.
3, 4, 1, 2.
People see us everywhere. They think you really care. For myself, I can't deceive. I know it's only make-believe. My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My only
hopes, my dreams come true. My life I give for you. This heart a wedding ring. My all, my everything. You rule my very soul. My heart I can't control. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's only make believe. Conway Twitty.
My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes, my dream come true. My one and only you. No one will ever know how much I love you so. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's only make believe.
Don't get no better than that. Oh, it's only make believe. One more time. Oh, it's only make believe. The great Conway Twitty. Hey, can I do y'all an Elvis song? I know I did The King Is Gone, but I want to do you an Elvis song. The reason why is because my ultimate unbelievable inspiration was Elvis. So I was 8 years old. I went to the movie by myself. It was 1958. I lied to my daddy. I said, Daddy, there's a monster movie on called King Creole. He didn't have a clue. So he let me go. For 50 cents, I got popcorn, a Coke, and I got to see Elvis 30 feet tall in black and white. And he came out and he sang this song right here. And I'm telling y'all, again, I ain't been the friggin' same since I was 8 years old. And I was like, wow, can this guy get any better? I saw him on Ed Sullivan 2 years before that. But I saw him on that TV show and I went, damn, that guy's a pretty guy. Good Lord. And I'm all boy. I ain't into that Brokeback Mountain stuff, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they're going to take me off of WSM. Ask me if I care. I don't.
No, they just gonna bleep you out on
Oh,
this
okay,
one.
all right.
So we're good. We're all good.
Okay.
Y'all having a good time in Nashville.
Oh!
Holy moly.
All right. So anyway, he came out and he did this song right here. And he was standing there, and literally he was like 30 feet tall, and I was like, okay. I ain't been the same since. There's a man in New Orleans, he's a rock and roll, a guitar man with a great big soul. He lays down a feeling like a ton of coal. He goes by the name of King Creole. You know he's gone, 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 jumping like catfish on a pole. Yeah. You know he's gone, 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 and they've taken King Creole. Something and he plays something sweet. No matter how he plays, you gotta get up on your feet. So when he gets a rockin' fever, baby, for heaven's sakes, he don't stop playing till his guitar breaks. You know he's gone, 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 jumping like catfish on a pole. Yeah. You know he's gone, 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 and they're taking King Creole. Starts to doing as good as done. He holds his guitar like a Tommy gun. He starts to drive away down in his throat. He bends a string and that's all she wrote. You know it's gone, 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 jumping like catfish on a pole. Yeah. You know it's gone, gone, gone. And that is my ultimate inspiration. Thank you, Elvis. I want to do you a song that we had that was a #1 record for everybody in here who's had somebody to ruin your bad reputation. 1985 went like this for me and the boys. So let's get back to Ronnie McDowell. They say my crazy days are through. It's all over town, I'm settling down, 'cause all I'm crazy about is you. I know the bartender down at the Starlight Lounge, and he's wondering where I've been. Every Saturday night he broke up the fight, but sometimes he let me win. He'd sure be shocked if he could see me sipping iced tea and watching TV. It's Saturday night and I'm taking it easy, home alone with you. You're gonna ruin my bad reputation with the good love you're giving me. I used to be a hellraiser, a heartbreaker, loose and fancy free. You're gonna ruin my bad reputation. They say my crazy days are through. It's all over town, I'm settling down, 'cause all I'm crazy about is you. It's all over town, I'm settling down, 'cause all I'm crazy about is you. Thank you very much. That was 1984. If you remember Exile. Remember Exile? You know, they had I Wanna Kiss You All Over. Well, that's not what we're doing. Me and Exile did this song right here. We had a big record on this. At the peak of their career, I went up to them and I said, boys, I love Alabama. They're my friends. But I'm telling you, you boys have that groove that I love. I love R&B. And they said, I said, would y'all do a song with me? I played it for them. They said, we'll do it. They did all the music, all the harmonies. I just sang the lead. We had a monster record with this, and it sounds like Exile. It was 1985. Some men try to buy their way into a woman's heart. They're not smart. Thinking they can hold her, acting like a millionaire. She don't care. Money might be good for some things, but when it comes to my girl, I tell you one thing: love talks, love talks. She won't ever walk away. No, love talks, love talks. She'll love what it's got to say, 'cause my love talks to her every day. My woman's more impressed by flowers than a bank account of any amount. It's not how much I make, it's how much I can make her know I love her so. When I want my lady's heart to listen, I speak to her with romance, touching and kissing. Love talks, love talks. She won't ever walk away. Hey, love talks, love talks. She love what it's got to say, 'cause my love talks to her every day. picture her with romance, touching and kissing. Love talks, love talks. She won't ever walk away. No, hey, love talks, love talks. She'll learn what it's got to say. 'Cause my love talks to her every day. Love talks, love talks. Love talks, love talks. Love talks, love talks. Love talks. Money don't talk, love does.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
There's a lady here tonight, I think had a birthday a few days ago. Is Miss Leona Williams still out there? Where's Leona at? Happy birthday, Miss Leona. Thank you for being here at the Troubadour with us tonight.
Okay.
Miss Leona Williams,
Where
ladies
is
and
Leona?
gentlemen.
Leona, every time I see Miss Leona, I go like this. Could I lean on you, Leona? Leona, and I got to tell you, you are one beautiful lady. You are. You look unbelievable. Well, I tell you what, if I was a little younger, good Lord Almighty. Everybody up here, hey, we got to do this. Since we have Jimmy Buffett's steel player here, we got to do this. Doyle, you got to do this for your buddy Ronnie. It ain't every day we get a guy that played on Margaritaville, a guy that played on
Cheeseburgers in Paradise.
Or, hey, heading out to San Francisco. Can you do just a tad of that? Come Monday, just a tad of it.
1, 2, 3.
Heading out to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I got my hush puppies on. Guess I never was meant for glitter rock and roll. All right, Doyle, one more. I know I'm picking on you, but do Randy Travis's #1 song. This guy played on everything. Check this out. Watch this. Operator, please connect me to 1982. I need to send apology. Now wait, what I didn't do. Okay, you got to play just a little bit of Margaritaville for your buddy Ronnie. You got to. Come on, Doyle, you got to. Wow. Can you believe that Doyle Grisham is in the house?
All right, Doyle.
Yes. Right, Dean? Your younger brother did a song. It's time for you to do one. By the way, he's one of the premier drummers in Nashville, Tennessee. If you don't believe me, go over to Rodney's other place and listen to him playing.
Music City Bar and Grill.
That's right.
Every Wednesday night with Mr. Cliff Wardell.
And by the way, every Friday and Saturday, we are streaming for the last 3 years this coming March from the beautiful Donahoe Hotel in Red Bowling Springs, Tennessee. What a blessing that has been. We got Brother John Cook here tonight. Well, he disappeared on us, but that's okay. But anyway, watch us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Yeah. Hey, Ryan Dane, you got to do just a little bit of Wipeout for Daddy. You got to. Hey, by the way, he's not really, no, he loves country music, but his thing is heavy metal.
Heavy. It gets real heavy sometimes. Here we go. Ronnie McDowell back there on the drums, everybody. On the piano, Steve. We have so many talented kids here tonight. They're all kids. Last date. Do just a little bit of Floyd Kramer.
I'll do it if Dole will do it with me.
Hey, do it. I want to hear this. Steve Shepard.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Unbelievable. Wade and I, we love all kinds of music. I told you about his dad being on the Louisiana Hayride with Hank Sr., Johnny Horton, Billy Walker, and the list goes on and on. Wade, do something that influenced you.
Yeah, we can.
Can we do just a little bit of an Ernest Tubb song?
Yeah.
We got to. Yeah, can we do it?
We did that last night.
Yeah.
A little bit of Waltz Across Texas.
Oh, I love this. You gotta love this.
I know some of the most obscure Ernest Tubb songs. I was talking with Lynn Osley a while ago, and of course Lynn played with Tubb.
Yeah.
And, give C. 1, 2, 3, 2. When we dance together, my world's in the sky. It's a fairyland tale that's come true. And when you look at me with the stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. And the story beginning, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Texas with you. Yes, I could waltz across Texas with you.
Wade Bernard. I always like for my band to shine. I don't want it to be all about me because they are so talented. And by the way, after 50 years, I've had enough attention. Hey, Dave, I want you to do me a favor and do a little Johnny Be Good. Chuck Berry, could you do it? Oh, I know. Yeah. That's the band. Give them a hand. I think my oldest daughter is here tonight. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, you're up there. That's my oldest daughter. And dare I say, she turned 50. There she is up there. You don't look 50. That's all I got to tell you. Wow. You got some good genes, baby.
She said you were a good example.
Oh, good. I love you, honey. Love you too. Hey, remember this song, 1984? What were y'all doing in 84? You weren't around. You was 13. I don't want to hear that. Okay. Well, I wasn't 13. I was 34. But anyway, this was a #1 record. Are you ready, Jay? All right. You want to sing it to... Are you with her or is he with her? I mean, both of you got your arm around her. I'm not sure. Hey, older men are beautiful lovers. Jay, I love you, buddy. Jay, boy, I love you too. Now, this song right here, if you were around in 85, you heard this. Was it 85 or 84? 85. Yeah. See if y'all remember this. #1 record. Here we go. Ever since I've known you, you belong to someone else. So we never talked about romance. Hey, but I think it's time I told you, Mama, way I've always felt, and what I'd do if I got the chance. I'd make love to you in a New York minute, take my Texas time doing it. And I'd do you every way but wrong. What about it, Jimmy? I'd make love to you in a New York minute, take my Texas time of doing it. And I'd prove that in my arms is where you belong. Hey, now don't misunderstand me. I wouldn't steal you from me, man. Oh, you're not with me. Oh, okay. Have love to me. Well, I think it's time I told you, honey, the way I've always felt, and what I'd do if I got the chance. Here we go. I'd make love to you. Take my Texas time to do it. And I'd do you every way but home. I'd make love to you in New York. Take my Texas time to do it. And I'd prove that in my arms is where you belong. That's right, babe. Play that thing. What a band. Good Lord. I'd make love to you in New York minute, take my Texas time to do it. And I'd do you every way but wrong. I'd make love to you in New York minute, take my Texas time to do it. And I'd prove that in my arms is where you belong. In a New York minute, baby. I want to do a song for the veterans. All you veterans, stand up for me. Would you stand up for me? Hey, cliche as it might be. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do a song for the veterans, for the North, for the South, for the East and the West. You know, this song to me is the ultimate song for veterans. We could do God Bless America. We could do the national anthem, but I don't want to do that. I want to do this because this was like 100 and something years ago, and boy, they knew what they were doing when they wrote this song. But when Elvis did it with the sweet inspirations, you could stick a fork in it because it was done. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Here we go. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie. Dixieland, where I was born. Early Lord, one frosty morn. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Here we go. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Don't you know that your daddy is bound to die? And all my trials, Lord, will soon be over.
bless you and good night, everybody. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ronnie McDowell.
Ronnie McDowell. Mr. Ronnie McDowell. What a great privilege to play in the world-famous Troubadour on the Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree. Been a wonderful audience here tonight in Music Valley. Thank you and good night. Thanks to the staff and management here at the Troubadour. Good night. Speaking on behalf of Texas Troubadour, David McCormick, Harold Hidden, all the folks here at the shop, saying be better to your neighbors and you're going to have better neighbors. Doggone yeah.
I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You broke in your promise and you left me here alone. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you'll go. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. Oh, Pete and Lynn.
That wraps it up for another edition of the Midnite Jamboree at the Troubadour Theater in Nashville, Tennessee. Thanks to our Midnite Jamboree audience, and thank you for being with us on 650 AM WSM and worldwide at WSMonline.com. Be better to your neighbors, and you'll have better neighbors.
And the floor's good for you. Just keep right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I love you and I will the day I die. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you.
The Ernest Tubb Midnite Jamboree is produced through the facilities of Ernest Tubb Record Shop Incorporated and the Texas Troubadour Theater in Nashville, Tennessee. This program is intended for the private use of our listening audience. Any recording, rebroadcast, or other public display without the prior written consent of Ernest Tubb Record Shops Incorporated is strictly prohibited. This is the Legend, 650 AM WSM, Nashville, Tennessee.